Thank you. Thank you so much.
The first question is related to how do you see the role of general counsel in any law firm to make the decision-making process efficient and more relevant?
Right. So general counsels in terms of, let's say, first companies. So it's very important that their role becomes very important, because at the end of the day, general counsels are someone who understand the legal aspect as well as the business aspect of any organization. So their role in terms of, basically expressing what needs to be done in a court of law becomes very, very essential. I think they are a very important link between the company and the advocates who really appear before courts. Without them, there'll be very, very, I think, very vague understanding of what needs to be done from the business perspective. So I think, yeah, they have a very, very essential role, important role, and the larger the organization, the more important it becomes for it to have a general counsel with them. So yeah, that is one.
This series about to end. So, what were the major trends and key takeaways that you find were very important and going to be continued in the upcoming year?
Regarding?
The major key takeaways or the major trends you can say that you witnessed as a part of the legal sector?
The major trends of being in a legal sector. So one thing that we were discussing right now in the panel was AI. So artificial intelligence has become very, very important, has made its place even in the legal fraternity. Of course, maybe not in India, but in US there are AI created robots who are actually appearing in courts and making submissions. It may not happen here because we really believe in the aspect of diligence, skill, and having that knowledge at the same time. But I think that is one trend which has really come forth, AI in terms of legal aspects as well. Secondly, we were also discussing ESG. So ESG has become very, very important. So apart from the fact that ESG is part of our daily life in terms of environment, social and governance, when it comes to environment, our day-to-day practices plays a very important role in accomplishing ESG goals, which are there by the UN. But at the same time, companies now, because of the SEBI's regulation, companies now have been really encouraged to have their ESG practices in place. And that has really brought about a difference in how organizations are running. So whether it's a IT company or whether it's a healthcare company, they are all really focused in developing their own ESG practices and to really complement and implement all those practices in their day-to-day workings of the operation. So yeah, I think these two trends, which is technology and ESG, has really taken its place. In fact, they're both hand in hand, because we as a firm, Trust Legal as a firm, we've become completely paperless, because of technology, and that has impacted even the environment aspect of it, because we are not using as much paper as we used to. So yeah, I think these two trends in the legal fraternity has really played its role, and I think continuing to grow with it and really use it to the best of our ability.
So you just mentioned AI. So every other sector we are witnessing they are being frightened because of coming of AI. Because
yeah.
A lot of jobs are losing.
Right.
So how legal sector are seeing that?
So like I said, I don't think legal sector would be impacted by the AI intervention as such. Lawyers and advocates, when we appear or when we create anything in terms of a draft, or let's say in terms of any document, it involves a lot of skill and diligence, which an AI may not do. So the only aspect that the AI has is knowledge, right? So they would be missing that skill and diligence part of it, plus the human aspect and the emotional aspect of understanding what the client really wants. That the AI or the will never understand. The technology will never understand that. So as lawyers, we don't really are impacted or threatened by it. Of course, AI has intervened, and I think will impact a lot of sectors. Not the legal one is what I feel. Yeah.